Hello, and welcome to Excel Highway. In today's video, I will share with you a tool for scheduling your employees' shifts in a centralized way. I wanted to make a very simple and effective tool for managers that want to build shifts. I was thinking of restaurant owners, head nurses, etc. I think the result is pretty good, and I hope you will enjoy it. Today's video is sponsored by Connecting. The file itself includes a calendar view of your work week, automated buttons in a custom ribbon to quickly schedule, remove, or delete a shift, and change the dates. Creating new shifts is very quick and easy. With a special user form and VBA automation, you can even create recurring shifts with a high level of customization, daily, specific days in a week, or monthly recurring. There is a shift report where you can filter as you see fit by location, position, etc. And lastly, there is an employer report that will show you the scheduled shifts for a specific person for the next period. Before I show all the features and details, please make sure to subscribe to my channel so not to miss new videos. Also, it would be great if you could write a comment. It really helps. Let's start with the employee database sheet. This one is very straightforward. Fill in the employee name and positions in columns A through B, possible locations for the shifts in column D. You can also replace this with projects for external businesses. And lastly, the position for your team in column F. All these definitions can be changed whenever you want, and they will affect the other sheets and input forms, which we'll see later. Now let's move to the main sheet, the calendar view. This is where you schedule your employees to their shifts. You can see in columns A through B your employees. Those are pulled automatically from the database sheet. If I add a name there, you will see it here. Row 6 will show you the open shifts that you should schedule. C4 is the first date of the week you wish to review, and you can see the day name below for each date. The sheet is built for 7 days out, but of course, with some customization, we can add more days so you schedule more days out. Let's go over the quick buttons. Click on the select date to change the start date. As you change it, the sheet will update and you can continue. Most of the cells in this sheet are blocked for editing to ensure the validity of the data and formulas. If you can't change it, well, then you probably shouldn't. Let's go ahead and create a new shift. As you see, the drop-downs are set up from the employee database sheet. Let's make a change, and you can see if it'll appear now. The date will always show today plus 60 days out. This is hard-coded, but of course can be changed if needed. You need to select the start and end time, and include if it's AM or PM. You can see that by default it's 8 or 9 o'clock. If you select a recurring, then you will see more options pop up. Let's see what happens when I select yes. Well, basically there's 3 options, daily, weekly, and monthly. For daily and monthly, you just need to update how many times the shift should be set up. For weekly, it asks you how many weeks, but also which days you want to schedule. It's very similar to Outlook's calendar, and it will create X amount of shifts per your decision. Now that we created a few shifts, let's go ahead and schedule some employees. You need to select the cell that is the intersection between the employee name and the date you wish to schedule them. Today's video is sponsored by Connecting. Connecting is an app that simplifies all of your business operation management. It's a perfect solution to manage, train, and communicate with your non-desk employees. Employees use the mobile app for everything, while managers can also use a desktop version with more abilities. Connect Team offers solutions for scheduling, time tracking, and more. Today I will focus on the job scheduling feature. Using this feature, you can create shifts for your employees. Creating a shift is very simple. You can utilize templates or build from scratch. What's even better is the ability to repeat the shifts so you don't need to build them each week. Let's see how easy it is to create a shift. So I click here on the plus sign. I can get a template. Okay. Then I can also have repeats. So we can repeat every, say, 2 weeks. There's a shift on a Tuesday and a Thursday, and after 5, save the repeat. Okay, I can change the start time, the end time, and I can change the title, specific users, or enable the users to claim the shift. Okay, it could be a location. I could add a note, check tasks, and I can also click on this, which is the shift tasks. So I can add tasks for the person to see. Um, check register, check window, clean windows, let's say. I don't know. All right, so I can add task and click on publish, and I have a new task, and you see this one has the shift tasks in it. What's really cool is I can also go over here, click on, actions, copy previous week. That's just going to show me whatever I had last week, which is very user friendly. Of course, I can always edit the shift. Say I want it to start at 10, and that it changed. Once I'm ready, I click on publish, and everything will be visible to my employees. Scheduling and unscheduling your employees is really simple. It's just drag and drop. When you're done, click on publish, and the schedule is ready. Your employees will see the schedule on their mobile phones.
I wanted to show you how it looks like on the mobile view. When you access the app on the top right, you have the notifications, and you can see all the shifts that were auto-created by me 11 minutes ago. I can either accept or reject them, and I can also take a look at the job schedule. These are all shifts that were assigned to me automatically. Pretty cool.
I highly recommend you start using Connect Team for your daily operation. Use my affiliate link in the description. Start your 14-day free trial or 1 year for up to 10 user companies. Select one cell and click on the Schedule Employee button. You will see an input screen where you need to select which open shift you want to schedule. Select one of them, and that's it. Click on the button, and your employee is now scheduled. Plus, the shift is no longer open. If you don't see that screen, it means you're in the wrong place, or there are no open shifts for that date, and you will see a pop-up message explaining. To remove an employee is the same process, only backwards. You select a cell with the shift and click the button. Select the shift to remove and confirm. The shift will return to the open shifts pool. Delete shifts works on an employee line, but also on the open shifts line. Just be careful, there's no going backwards here. After selecting the shift, you will get a warning message just before the deletion so you can stop. So those are all the quick buttons here for this sheet. Let's move on to the reports. The shift report will refresh every time you access the sheet. It's showing a copy of the shift database that you do not have access to. The reason you do not have access is to ensure that the file will work properly. But you can do anything you want here. You can filter, you can copy data, you can make changes just for you. But keep in mind, every time you're going to access this sheet, it will refresh this report. The last report here is the employee report. And as the name implies, it is employee-centric. It too will refresh on activation, plus when changing the key fields. Here, also the cells are locked for editing, except a few key cells. When changing the start date in B2, the rows will change. You can change the employee name. That will also change the sheet. Plus, you can add more rows of dates for a greater range of data. The more rows you have, the longer it will take to refresh. The sheet auto-fits the contents for easy viewing, so don't be alarmed on that. All right, that's it. I reviewed all of the key features of the file. You can gain access to the file in the links below. I hope you found value here, and if you did, please read a comment about it. I'd be happy to read your thoughts. Have an excellent day.